The breaking news of the hour is that Henry Cavill has been asked to not reprise his role as Superman. He was asked to return to the role in October, and James Gunn and Henry Cavill have both confirmed that this decision has been reversed and he will not be in the upcoming DC film. Gunn says that he and the studio are going to go in a younger Superman direction and that they hope to work with Cavill in the future, although Henry's announcement does not sound in any way as hopeful. I will read it here shortly. But I have to say, my reaction was one of deep depression. I don't usually get terribly affected by the goings-on in Hollywood, even with Rings of Power and being a deep Tolkien fan. I sort of just threw up my hands. Oh, well, what can you do? It's a gigantic corporation. How could I have ever expected them to do a good job? But for this, I think because we had such hope and we've seen Henry before, even though many didn't actually like Man of Steel, we loved Henry's casting and we thought finally he gets to embody the character that he understands isn't about him. So I'm getting ahead of myself. I would like to read to you the announcement that he put forward. I have just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman. After being told by the studio to announce my return back in October, prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest. But that's life. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. Now it's this next part that almost made me emotional reading it. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but then we must remember Superman is still around. Everything he stands for still exists, and the examples he sets for us are still there. My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all, onwards and upwards. First of all, what a class act. Second of all, Cavill understands the character. He understands that it's not in fact about him. It's about the ideals this character embodies, and that's why it means so much to everyone, and that it's not about him as a person. It's not about Henry Cavill the man. It's about Superman. He was just able to wear the cape for a while. And that's exactly the reason we want this man playing this character, because he gets it. He is so generous to his fan base, and not just his fans, but to fandoms in general. In a time where fans have been rather disgruntled with what is coming out of Hollywood, he is one who doesn't go around blaming them for being disgruntled. There is a video over on the Nerdrotic channel that Gary put out a few days ago, and he features a clip of Henry being asked about toxic fandoms, and Henry says, no, they're not toxic. They're just fans who are passionate. This is someone we want on screen. This is someone who has humility and who respects the craft, respects source material. He left The Witcher because he could not stand the lack of respect for the actual books. And he's someone who understands it's not about him in the end. And that's exactly the sort of person you want embodying the character of Superman. Now, I don't usually make reaction videos a ton, but I did a happy reaction video about him being recast again. And I'm hoping that perhaps fan backlash might actually make a difference in this case, and that James Gunn and the other showrunners might reconsider their plans, because they are shooting themselves in the foot, and it's bad form. It's such bad form to tell someone to go ahead and to make a video to announce their much anticipated return, to then turn around months later and say, oh, well, we know you actually left your previous major role and made a big announcement and everyone was happy, but we're going to go in a different direction. That's such bad form. So I'm hoping that if there is enough of an outcry, maybe they will come to their senses and see that the people who are tweeting and making videos and causing an uproar will be ones who would come to the box office for Henry to see him embody Superman. Please tell me what you think. Was it just foolish of me to have had hope? Or is it really bad form? Please let me know if you agree or disagree and what you think about all of this in the comments. Oh, I'm so grumpy right now and not happy and frustrated and just exceedingly disappointed. And I'm going to end with the drinker's signature words. That's all I've got for today. Go away now.